Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Let me put my phone on the my dash here so y'all don't trip and say I'm being unsafe, holding my phone, this, that, and the third. Look at me. I'm getting my seatbelt on, being safe, guys. Safety matters at work and at home. That's a Coca-Cola slogan. I used to work for Coca-Cola, if you guys don't know. And when you enter into the facility, the gates have this big banner on it that says safety matters at work and at home. And it's because it's always something that happens there, whether it's a driver out in the field that's driving the big trucks and he hit something or didn't make a wide enough turn, or rather it be somebody at the warehouse docking a truck to unload it, you name it. There's a lot of opportunities for things to happen. So I see why they preach that, because they want to keep they want to make sure everybody's good, everybody's good. It's been times in the warehouse where a whole row, like, I ain't gonna say a row, but like, let me see, I think it's 90 cases of 2 liters, if I'm not mistaken. 8 times 5. Yeah, I think it's like 42 liters. No, I ain't gonna say 40, because it's 8 in each case, and it's 8 on each floor, so that's 64 times 5. I'm trying to do the math. I'm just curious of how many sodas it was. 64 times 5. 60 times 5. 64 times 5. So it's roughly 300 and something. 300 and some sodas, right? Stacked up on one pallet. And it's been a time where there were like 2 pallets that fell. So that's over 700 bottles that either are bust, damaged, rolling around in the warehouse. And if somebody was on a forklift or something, people could have got hurt, etc. So just safety matters at work and at home. I get why they push it so hard. But I'm over here thinking about a business move that I've been trying to make for a few years on this prospect. It's a commercial client, and I've been working on them for a little bit, right? I've been working on trying to close them as a customer, and price has always been the objection. The first year they ghosted me, they didn't respond to me, and this year I got in touch with, I'm gonna say the decision maker got in touch with me and showed. So same thing, he said, hey, it's not in the budget this year, right? So this is about, I would say this year number 3 or 4 that I've tried to, gain their business. And I like their business. Like, I support their business. It's a part of my daily routine or whatever. When I go get, a certain beverage, that's why I'm going. But so instead of the way I was being strategic this year is I took money out of the equation, because there's a different benefit here. Gosh, I know it was a close call. I took money out of the equation. So if people keep saying that, hey, the price too much, the budget, it's not in the budget this year, I'm like, no, what could I do to gain their business and it be a win-win for me and them? And I came up with a referral process to where I have access to the customer base via referral. So it's basically a partnership. That's what I worked up. I had to work out the fine details of it, of how it would really work, and make sure it's trust there, etc. But I presented it to them this morning, and I'm waiting to get some feedback to see how it panned out. Let me see here, man. Let me get me some coffee. Y'all. That'll be all.
Perfect. Okay, look at that.
What's happening, y'all? What's going on? What's bracking? What's going on with y'all today, man? I'm out here trying to get this money on securities, secure myself for next season. Because this next season is already here, to be honest.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you have a number with us?
Yes. It's actually blended.
And if you could try it for us, so we make sure that you like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
if not, we can make you do it.
All right.
Here's the croissant.
All right.
It's hot. Be careful.
Oh yeah, nice and hot. Woohoo! Yes, sir. Boom. Keep me old Chase pen. My cup holder. But anywho, working on this strategic, very strategic partnership here. Oh,
Different for you.
all right. Thank you, thank you. And I'm pretty sure I like it.
You sure?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. Look at that. Look at that Oreo cookie, man. Just sitting there looking nice. So, I gotta go to freaking Lowe's or Home Depot since my irrigation supplier playing games. Like, he don't got 3/4 inch pipe. He don't have 90, 3/4 inch 90s. He don't have the sprinkler head fittings that are inlines. Like, he got a lot of stuff that he's missing, and it's like, bro, like, what's the name of this business again? Because I could have sworn irrigation was in the name of the business. For him to run out of that stuff is like, okay, right, I guess I go to the big box store. It's weird, actually. I feel like if your name has irrigation in it, you shouldn't run out of certain irrigation parts that are very, very common. Like, it ain't like I'm going in there saying, hey, I need a special ordered part. No, this is basic stuff. Go ahead. Basic stuff. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Strategic partnership. That's what I'm looking to try to create. And I'll send them an email, and hopefully this get the engine started. If I close it, it'll be amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity, because it gives me access to the client base, you know. And if price is the objective, take money out of it. All right, you don't have to spend no money. Let's get some money. How about that? You don't have to spend no money, but let's get some money together. How about that? Feel like it's a win-win. I've been in my Hormozy bag. What Hormozy say, y'all? I forgot to be so good. People feel stupid saying no. The offer gotta be so good that people feel stupid saying no. If somebody said, hey man, I want you to buy my display. I want you to buy the thing. Instead of them saying, hey, I want you to buy the thing, saying, hey, you know what? You don't have to buy the thing. But better yet, I actually want to let's create a partnership, and we get some money together. You don't have to spend $1 because it's gonna benefit both of us. I think that sounds definitely way better. You know what I mean? Mm. Last time I got one of these, it took me a day and a half. Well, a day to eat the whole thing. I ate half of it. Then I ate the other half the other part of the day. This is a monster Swiss turkey croissant, and it's busting. Look at them layers. Look at them layers. Look at those layers, y'all. The texture is 100%. I get them a 100% for the texture. 100% for the texture. You know how you go get some grits or something from, if y'all don't know what grits is, that's a southern food. Believe it or not, I hear that people up north don't know what grits are because that's like a southern thing. It's funny, but imagine going somewhere. You know what? I got a better oatmeal. Oatmeal. The texture got to be right. If it's too watery, it's not as great to me. I like mine a little bit, not say hard or firm or whatever. Pause. Y'all know what I mean. Texture got to be right. Texture got to be right. And this right here, you got 100% for the texture. The quality of how they made it was right. They cooked it right. My irrigation guy got me coming here making all these extra trips, man. I wouldn't even be here right now. Whew. Everything pressure. Straight pressure. Hey, I haven't used my mic in a minute. Let me see what we got, man. Let me see what we got. I got some landscaping I'm about to be doing today. I'm going to put out a fire. So I did remember that 14K project I told y'all I did? I think y'all, it was the one I took a loss on. Well, I'm still taking a loss because I'm like consistently going back to this place. but I'm going back there because the neighbor claimed that their irrigation is broken and it's not working. Yeah, the neighbor claimed that their irrigation is broken and not working, so I'm going back there. Yeah, well, I went back there yesterday to say, man, I said, bro, like his irrigation is not even close to what we were working on. But if I want to keep it real, keep it G with myself, when they showed me the issue, basically whoever did the guy's irrigation for his house, they did a 4 feet swing on the irrigation head. 4 feet swing, basically where the irrigation head go in to the main PVC pipe. That flex line, they made it like 4 feet, and with it being so long, it actually came onto the other side of the fence. And my guys must have broke it or something because it's just rubber hose. And I'm thinking that when people are fixing or installing a new irrigation system, sometimes you find dormant hoses in the ground. So they probably didn't think nothing of it. They probably thought it was just a hose that was in the ground, but apparently it was the neighbor's arm. So he turned on his irrigation, and I seen how
how it was ran. And sure enough, I was like, hey man, I apologize, but my guys probably wasn't aware, but it looked like the hose probably was nipped and it ended up being on our side. So I was like, well, I'll come back tomorrow, I'll fix it. So it's gonna be a simple fix. I just need to go dig up the irrigation head, see where the line is broken at or severed at. The difference between what people use with material, sometimes people use 1 inch, they use 3/4 of an inch. Some people go 1 inch all the way through, but my client, he had a 3/4 of an inch. So his neighbor, I'm assuming that he might have either 1 inch or 3/4. I'm gonna just bring both and be prepared to repair whatever needs to be repaired. But it may take me like 20 minutes, maybe. It don't take too long to fix the severed irrigation line unless it's broken in multiple places. But it's preventing half of his yard irrigation from coming on. So I'm gonna fix it. I'll do it. I'll fix it. Especially if I feel like it came from me, you know. That's what we do. But anywho, I'm over here. I need to find some I don't know if the irrigation stuff over here or down this aisle, but I think it might be down here. I see all these L's. I need to get down to 3/4 of an inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 1.5, 2 inch. We're getting closer, 1/2 inch. And I was speaking wrong. I said people do 1 inch all the way through. Not 1 inch. They do 1/2 inch, I believe. I think that's what I meant. Let me look. No, I might have been right. Yeah, some people just do 1 inch. Anyway, so I need some fittings, and I don't need to see the 90s at the bottom there. Dun, dun, dun. Schedule 40. So my guy, he got the T fittings, right? He got these, right? The irrigation supplier, but he don't have these. You see the difference? This is where you actually screw the irrigation, the peck in. You screw the peck in here, and then you put the PVC through both parts over here. So he's out of these, and he's out of 90s. And I don't like to buy these individual. Trying to get out of the habit of buying stuff, and you see how much they are? $1.50 each. You just can buy like a pack of 10. Like you see this? This is a pack right here, and it's $6. Yeah, $6 for a pack of 10. Same thing with this. You see, you save $2.58. See, I'll hunt around, make sure before I just make a move, because they got couplings right here. They got 45 elbow right here. And without this coupling, yeah, look like I'm dead. I might have to just get a few. Even though I don't need a bunch of them, I just need a couple. I'm trying to get them in packs versus individual. Let me see. Yeah, let's just roll with it. And these look like they're 2 different sizes. Look at this. See what I'm saying? Look at this. This is what people can get confused at, y'all. These, I just got these out of the exact same box, but you see what I see? You know what I'm saying? These are 2 different sizes. 2 different sizes. This is what the heck is that? Let's see. Let's say it on there. PVC schedule 40. What's the size? So this is 3/4, an insert. Which it don't look like that. It definitely doesn't. It's too small. Yeah. Either way it go, I'm gonna get a couple of these. Just definitely look confusing. You guys try to mix one together. Oh, look at the box, y'all. Look at the box. Read the box, Rob. Read the box. It paid to read the box. So this right here. With the small, this one right here. This is 3/4. 2/4, 2/4, about half. Okay, it's short on the box right there. See it? 3/4, 3/4, and this is a 1/2 inch. So that's this piece. This is what's in this box. This, however, is not this. This is something. This is a different size. This is a different size. This is this look like 3/4, 3/4, and 1/2 inch. It makes a difference because the type of heads that you put on. I'm gonna bring both of them, but I know he got a Rainbird 5000, which this one is the right one, the bigger one. Not this one. This one won't work. This will work for like if you're using like a MP rotator or something like that. But yeah, I need the bigger ones, and now I need to figure out what it was at because I can at least get a couple of them. Until I'll probably need to start ordering my crap offline or something. Or I can go to like a site one. What we got here? What we got here? Nope, these are just T fittings. And those are 1/2 inch. Where are you? Where are you? All right, so we got 3/4. Okay, here we go. We got some T's right here, right next to it. So we got this. This is right here what I'm looking for. See, this is 3/4, the whole thing. 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. Oh no, I don't need that. You see that? I don't need those grooves. These need to be slipped. It's getting tricky, y'all. So this right here is necessarily the wrong one as well. See how this got the grooves in it? I'm not screwing the pipes like that. They need to both be slip. They need to be like this. See, this is considered slip. Slip is when this wall is smooth. This is smooth. This is not slip. It's actually screw in. So this right here would be bad if I took this to a site because I don't have no fittings to actually screw into it. So gotta be careful. Make sure this stuff say the right stuff. See, this one is the right one. See this? See how I say slip, slip, and this right here, FPT, which I don't know what it stands for, but this is the right one. And this is all 3/4. You see it say 3/4, 3/4 all the way through. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna get a couple of these. And they don't have none in here. This is crazy. Like this right here is not even the same one. Like, look, it look the same, but guess what? This right here is like, see that? There's a lot of stuff that's in the wrong place. I didn't even supposed to be there. This was right though. It's weird, man. Yeah, here hunting, boy. Alright, so I got 2 of these. Boom, boom. I'm just do 2 and 2 right now. I ain't got time to be in stress trying to find this crop. So I just need 1 more of these. I'm gonna just hit 2 and 2. Even though I know I don't need 2 of them for what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make sure if I have to need one next time, I ain't gotta hunt for it. I don't need these 1/2 inch because I never use 1/2 inch. I just think these are too small. I really don't think I need them, but I'm gonna take them just because I know I got the 3/4 inch pipe that could work. All right. So that's all I came in here for. That's all I came in here for is these little pieces, these 4 little pieces. I believe I have everything else I need in the truck. I did want to put something down. I gotta do some freaking digging. Meanwhile, Lowe's is feeling like it's already Christmas, and we ain't even made it to Halloween yet. So when people be telling me, right now, I go out and I see a bunch of houses that got a lot of Halloween decorations up, right? And guess what, y'all? It ain't even October. It's not October. So when we start installing Christmas stuff in freaking November, before Thanksgiving and stuff, when October is like so far away, I don't want to get nothing. Look at this. They got the Christmas trees, everything up. Y'all see the elf, man. Big elf in the building. Big elf. Yeah. I'm going to have to see about that. I like that. I might get that. I might get that and put that in the road by my sons. If I can get them to stand up like that, though. That is fire. I like that. Animated gift shop. Okay. Okay. That's fancy. All right. Let me not get sidetracked. Stay focused. Stay focused. You know, see the happy Halloween maps. But yeah, you see more Christmas stuff right now, and the Halloween is on the side over there. But people be decorating real early. They be decorating real early, boy. I seen stuff going up as soon as September hit. I'm like, that's what we doing? Okay. I be taking notes. That way, I'm gonna start taking better notes by taking pictures though, because if I take pictures and I literally post the date that I see this stuff, people know I ain't tripping when I'm trying to get my stuff installed all early. Hold on. This is what it sounds like on the doves cry. I gotta order some sod for Monday. Got a decent job coming up. It's gonna be Zion, Georgia. Zion, Georgia. It's a full backyard renovation. And I got a decent amount of work going in Friday. All right, we all good there. All right, heading out. So I got what I need. I needed these 4 little components here to make sure I can attach this irrigation. I got a detonating piece as well if I needed the zone to end. A 90 that ends. I don't need that though, because the zone actually is not powering up the rest of the yard. So I'm gonna go over here and get to it. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna smile while I do it, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? All right, that thing clean. That thing clean. Look at that car. That thing is clean as can be. I don't even know what that is. What is that? That's a Mazda. Gosh, that Mazda is clean. Got the oh. I'm about to get in the wrong truck, yo. I should have known. My truck dirty. And look, I left my drink right on my hood. That's crazy. How'd I leave my drink on the hood? Man, I left it right on the hood. It's perfect now. I just got it. Yeah, man. Oh man, it's still nice and cold. I put it out on. You know how when you get a coffee, sometimes the ice be so icy that you can't really enjoy it because the ice got to kind of break down. Oh, I left this outside on the hood, and now it's good. Let me take my mic off, y'all. I'm getting in the truck, and I got crumbs on my mouth. My wife is on my neck. My wife was on me. She seen me one of my lives the other day, and she was like, "You know, you had crumbs on your mouth while you were eating." I was like, "Man,
no shame in the game now. I'm human now. You know I'm human, right? There we go. I think I got it. Boom. We bite, y'all. We bite. We bite. Let me see what's going on with this. Dang, this drink ain't need long. This thing say, man, it's hot out here. I'm gonna melt. So much for frozen coffee. All right, I'm on the move. I'm on the move, y'all. Let's move tonight. Oh, this monster Swiss croissant is life-changing. Pretty good stuff. All right, I'm about to hit the yard. You know, there was these big old bulbs that I don't know if y'all seen them last holiday season. Big old Christmas light bulbs. They're 3 feet tall by, I think, Holiday something. I forget who carried them. Either way it go, they got really popular really fast, and all the Home Depots sold out of the bulb, right? Now, when anybody try to find that bulb, they cost like 60 to 100 bucks when they were only 20 bucks. They were only 20 bucks. So, being that you can't find them now, I don't know if they're releasing them again this year. Really cool bulbs, and if they do release them again, they're gonna charge so much more for them. People want to be different, and that's why I believe it was a big deal. Blinded by the light. My daughter was so lit this morning. She gave me a new reason to live, I promise. Her energy be on 10. Hey Dad, what are you doing? She's getting so talkative. She's 2 years old, but man, very talkative. What are you doing, Daddy? What are you doing? Like, ooh, what? I'm supposed to check in with you, you little mini-me? Give me a whole new reason to live. Know one thing. Gotta get this irrigation situated. I've been getting a lot of my last year's customers. I've been trying to get them closed, right? Like, I just need some communication between me and them before the season, you know, get here. So what I did was, back in July, I sent everybody an email. I got a little bit of, I got maybe 3 people responded. I'm noticing as they get closer to the holiday season, now they're being a little bit more responsive, but some of them are still not being responding enough, because I don't want to, you know, not serve them this year, nothing like that, because they didn't communicate with me early and then the schedule get booked out because new clients want to get on the schedule. Don't want to do that. Just need some communication. Tell me something. I sent them a questionnaire to kind of gauge if they wanted to go with the same setup that they had last year versus the same one or something different this year. Weirdly, a lot of people are just responding by email and they're not filling out the questionnaire. So I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why? I guess people don't like to read because the questionnaire is very simple. It's just all they need to do is select a few things, and they don't even got to put their information in. They don't have to put their email or none of that. All they got to do is answer a couple questions, so I can determine how I can better service them. It's so funny how I feel like as an entrepreneur, a lot of the hats you wear, and some of them have timelines and it comes with pressure. Like, hey, this is getting closer. You know, we need to get this stuff done. We need to get this stuff done. My thing is, if I create a long list of everything that I know I need to do, I would love for somebody to look at that list and just help me with the list. I don't need to be reminded, I feel like, a lot of what I already got on my list. I do need help prioritizing, because some things have, you know, a little stricter timelines, etc. Like, for instance, I had some stuff that I had to order for this light show that I'm creating. And last night when I was ordering, I noticed that the site said that they're going to be closed from the 22nd to the 30th to the 29th. They open back up in basically October, so they're all down this week. So if I would have ordered anything, nothing gets shipped out until, you know, October. So I'm like, dang. Because, like, I'm glad I looked at that, and I'm glad I'm taking action now, and I'm gonna not order from them. I'm gonna order, you know, from somewhere else, because they're telling me that they're not sending stuff out. And the thing that I'm working on, that's crazy. Thing that I'm working on. Oh, it's a nice house. I'm getting distracted, but I be seeing opportunities. I make mental notes when I see certain stuff. Gotta make a play. That's how I be feeling when I see certain stuff. Anywho, I'm back. So I had to look into a few different ways to find stuff alternatively to the place that I was looking to buy a lot of my supplies from. I got this this gonna be crazy for me this year. This light show that I'm creating, it's not dumb lights. It's not dumb lights. It's literally, when you go, people want permanent lights around the house. I learned all of that stuff. My gosh, I learned so much. And I'm basically gonna be able to give people exactly what they want when it comes to, and when it comes to just lighting in general, when it comes to permanent lighting solutions or music being played with their display. That requires a different level of expertise. It's not just a plug and play type deal. There's some programming that go on in the background, a lot of configuring, a lot of computing to make that happen. But I'm excited. I like to take on challenges. I feel like when I feel comfortable, I know I'm gonna start losing. So I'm always willing to grow. This is just a different level of growing pain, learning something new. But it really, really separates me from my competition to the point that if I wanted to, it's kind of opened me up for a different market of something I'm trying to compete against right now. Because I'm competing against, I do traditional holiday lighting, right? And the biggest wave over the last 2 years has been permanent lighting, because people like to pay one price, they don't have to pay again, and now they got lights around the house. It is a significant difference of what you're able to do with permanent lighting versus, traditional lighting. Traditional lighting, everything, matches. You can go across on top of the house and, across the ridges. Permanent lighting, you can't necessarily do that. You do that around the soffits only. So it does have its limitations, but both of them have the pros and cons. I prefer the traditional look. I love the traditional style of lighting because I feel like holiday lights should be seasonal. It should be just for the holidays. Why do you have freaking lights up all year round? You know what I mean? But if you can't tell that they're up, hence permanent lighting, it makes sense. This dude is just chilling in that excavator. He is not working. So I'm not opposed to adapting to what's next. So, and what I've done is I found the sweet spot. I found where I can utilize both. What I mean by that is when people have permanent lighting, they do have animations, they do have things that they can incorporate that comes naturally within their system of their software. However, if I wanted to, anybody who's selling permanent lights, I can go to their customers and say, hey, I'm going to install other lights that simulate with your current display, with your current lights. And they'll be like, really? So I can get ridge lighting? Yeah, you can. You mean I can have the music? Yeah, you can get all that. Boom. So it's still a huge window of opportunity because people are not willing to be the subject matter expert in doing everything related to what they're doing. I'm looking at a trend, and I feel like the trend is people want more. People always want more. They want more, and not necessarily for less. They just want to be different. Like how they throwing up houses and stuff right here in the Charleston area. They're like, my daughter, she called them milk carton houses. Literally building these houses like milk cartons, and they're like all next to each other. If you fart, your neighbor can smell it. That's how close the houses are close together, right? Super close. And people are seeking to be different. To be different, meaning you can go with traditional lighting, you can go with permanent lighting. I feel like people always want to be different. So I think I'm figuring out a way to differentiate my customers from other customers and give them a different experience based on me seeking out a different expertise, because that's the next level to it. I don't think people put lights up on their house only for their own enjoyment, but they do it a little piece of it is to flex on their neighbors. Like they want to flex a little bit and say, hey, I got good stuff, look at me, to an extent. Some people, you know, they just want it to look nice when their family come over to visit for the holidays, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, it's a look at me type situation. Look at me. And I feel like a lot of people want that, and they want to be different. They don't really necessarily want to blend in with the guy on the street. They want to one up. They want to one up, and that's what my goal is. Like, they don't even know this, but if I see any professional lighting on the properties that I do, I mean, like close by it, I'll do whatever to one up that property, just because I do have to step on them. It's my responsibility. My responsibility is to step on the neighbor. That's how I'm wired. Like, hey, I see your neighbor over there. They got a company they hired, but I know you didn't pay for this year, but we're gonna add you some ground lighting, because they ain't got no ground lighting over there. I say your ground is like, it's like walking out the house. You got a haircut, shirt on, and some pants on, but you ain't got no shoes on. We're gonna put you some ground lighting down. You ain't gotta worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Ground lighting is easy, y'all. It don't cost much, and it's gonna make it look that much better than a neighbor. So I'm always looking for a way to one up my competition, and I'll do it just to be Petty Betty Freddie me. I just want to one up them. It's the one up, and I'm gonna get one up. I don't even tell the client sometimes, like, hey, these boys over here think they're doing something, we're gonna step on their neck. You know something? I got a customer right now, right? And this how me and my brother network and be strategic. It's very important to get ahead of the competition, right? Everybody is micro focused on a specific thing, which is, let's say, Thanksgiving, Christmas, right? That's the primary thing that people focus on, let's say. What's the best way to get in front of those people that are trying to wait to advertise at the right time? Is to get in the streets. Get in the streets. You can market, but sometimes it's too premature. My thing is this: there's a whole door open. There's a whole window, a whole door swung wide open, like, hey, everybody, I exist too, and I got so much people that are interested in me. And what is that? Halloween. No brainer. Halloween, baby. Halloween. I look at Halloween as a point of entry. A point of entry. You can get out there and make impressions and be in the field and be more active in front of the people, and you don't look like you're out of place. So Halloween lighting is what I'm primarily focused on, because I see that, you know, like I was telling y'all early on, there's people that put up the freaking Halloween decor in freaking the first week of September. But as soon as somebody started installing Christmas lights in October, they be looking crazy. But it's cool. I'm gonna give you some impressions. What I'm gonna do is, the customer that I have that I recently closed, like yesterday or whatever, I'm gonna upgrade her. I'm gonna upgrade her display. Peep this though. I had a customer the previous year that moved to a different state. She had a specialty display. What was her specialty display? It was RGB display. RGB gives a customer every color and so many different animations, right? So this customer who just closed, I want to grow in her neighborhood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install RGB, even though she want an early October install. So I'm going to install hers first week. I'm going to put RGB up, and it's going to be, what the heck? Why are you blowing that horn? But she's going to be able to put up purple, green, orange, whatever. She'll be able to use Halloween colors with a click of a button. And I know that's what people seek out for when it comes to permanent lighting. They like options, being able to change up, but it keeps them with the traditional style. So I'm always thinking of stuff, how to be creative and how to separate. That little one thing is a big move because I'm going to be out early. I'll be able to do more marketing. I think the big thing for me is to make impressions and grow in that neighborhood. Like, the best way to grow is for people to actually see you. So I got some things that I'm ordering right now and I have ready for next week. I got more A stands, and I'm also improving my 3-foot light bulb. I'm improving that, let's say. I'll show you when it's done. But it's a lot of little stuff I'll be working on in the background. I gotta reveal it once it's done. I can't show it because I got some of my ops that watch my channel, and it's cool. Well, I don't even say ops. I just don't like to give somebody relatively close to me a one-up. And I know I do got some people that's, that watch my content that's local. But I know what I'm about to do. Sometimes I need to just get done with this one thing so I can have my attention back. I got something should be coming in today. I'm super excited about. It get me back into what I dreamed of. If I had my dream job, y'all, what I always was passionate about since a very young age was computers. I always wanted to own my own computer shop. I wanted to, fix it from a hardware and software perspective. A lot of the stuff that I do today, whether it's marketing, stuff like that, it's in a sense it gets me relatively close to the technology side. Technology is what I'm passionate. That is a small troll. Technology is what I'm passionate about. So getting back to what I'm doing this week puts me right back where I used to be. It's a computer, basically. Raspberry Pi is its own computer. It's a module. It's a circuit board that's literally a computer, and it's meant to send out signals to get things to work. Basically, it's a brain. I got a Raspberry Pi coming in that I'm going to be using for my light show, so I can independently run the light show without having to have a computer plugged up. And in reality, the Raspberry Pi is going to be my computer. But man, this is going to be so fun, man. So fun. So fun. So this week, I got a lot of work to do. I got a top dressing job to do on Friday. Monday, I got a side job. Next Wednesday and Thursday is when I'm installing a big display. And I gotta have my things dialed in before I get to that time, because as of right now, I know enough to, like, learning the new stuff that I've had to kind of take on. In reality, it seemed like everything just went smooth like a puzzle. I understood it very clearly, but I like second guessing. I feel like I know if I got on the site, I can perform the whole thing right now. That's the difference between somebody who's trying to get into something versus having a passion for it to an extent. Like, I got a passion for what I do, and it's relatively close to what I always was passionate about. So I like that piece of it. But when it comes to trying to keep the business focused and the trajectory of the next upcoming years, I was thinking about that just the other day. I was like, man, I don't have to do anything else to, try to make my business, be crazy different to an extent. But I do need to dial into what's the thing that's gonna, whether I'm gonna build this business up from a traditional standpoint and sell it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know how I feel about selling a business, because it's a lot of work that go into building one. And the average person can't just do this. But this year definitely be another one under the books where I got some skin in the game, and I know I can build it up to sell it. I could sell this business probably next year if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to do that. I like the grind. I like the grind, and I don't know how to refocus. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't know how to refocus because I do it all the time. I don't know if I feel like doing a whole rebuild, but I don't know. I'm creative, y'all. I'm creative, and I can start one from scratch again, from zero. Start one again from scratch. But I know I was a little bit all over the place. I'm just talking about stuff that's on my mind. The internet, my YouTube is my diary per se, my business diary. I like to just, give you some insight from my experiences. I don't know. I feel like nowadays it's hard to find people that's gonna just tell you what it is, and not saying, I'm keeping it realer than anybody else, but I'm just sharing my experience to an extent, and I'll tell you exactly how it made me feel, how it started, how it ended. Pretty granular. Blinded. I'm really about to start spilling all the beans though. It's certain information I do kind of withheld a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing it in my I'm gonna be sharing it on the channel here shortly. Certain stuff I just kind of hold off on because I gotta let it play out. It's like, do something, tell everybody about it, and then I don't feel like it's gatekeeping, because it's more so let me practice what I'm preaching before I talk about it, and then it don't work out the same way for everybody, which is it's not. Everything don't always work out the same for everybody. But I'm about to pull up to this property, dog, and gotta go mess around with this irrigation, man. It's gonna be fun, as always. Yes, Lord. Okay. Irrigation just boom, boom, boom. I appreciate y'all watching, sharing some time with me. Let me see what's going on, man, because I haven't even looked at the comments to see what's going on in here. Man, y'all been talking. What's going on, Wyatt? Hi, I lost my voice in the morning, and I got my voice back at 12:15. Brooks World, what's happening? Name a car for an edit. A Bugatti, man. A Bugatti. I'm gonna say Bugatti. Order me something, man, please. You must call me when I was at the coffee place. I am hungry. Help a brother out. Man, that's crazy, dog. I hope you found some food, because I'm reading the comment late. Bro, I'm hungry. Mariella, appreciate you subbing. I'm so hungry. If you are happy and you know it, clap your hands. All right. Can we see the food? My bad. That Mignon had to call, y'all. I had to pick up the call. Can we see it again? Give us a bit. Do you know? Nope, I don't know, Nick. Can you pet me? This is crazy. Dude, I want plumbing at Lowe's where everything is mixed. Yeah, it sucked, man. Everything was mixed in together. Kind of sucked. Put on Russian music. Okay. Woo. All right. I think I made it through my comments here. Y'all been wilding on there. As always, You guys never seem to let me down when it comes to the stuff I hear in the comment section. Y'all never let me down. But I'm gonna get to this work because all work works. Brother, yeah, you know the saying. I gotta go.